Hello everybody, welcome back. It is Tuesday the 25th of July and as you can see I am stood over this bridge looking over beautiful Stanley Park Lake. If we look over in this direction we can see the bandstand. We'll zoom in a bit. There you go. Let's come out again because I am going to go all the way around. I'm going to look over this side. Look how beautiful and green it is around here. So we're just going to walk now along the path and take a nice, quiet, peaceful stroll around the lake. In fact, I'm going to actually veer off the path a little bit down here and we're going to just go down here and stay closer to the lake and I'll walk over all this slightly damp and slightly muddy grass, but it's so much prettier than the path. Do you know, actually when I came out I wasn't planning on filming and I wasn't planning on going around the park either. I just wanted to take a walk because it was my day off and I felt kind of lethargic, like I hadn't done much all day, so I thought I'd have a nice walk. And then whilst on my walk I decided I'd walk through the park and around the park, and here I am. And had I decided to do that I would have bought my bag of mealworms and suet pellets, but we've got two cygnets there. And we've got the parent swan there, protectively watching them. So I'm going to give them a bit of a wide berth because if I walk between them, I don't think mother swan will like that much. And talking of birds, I've got a baby seagull in my garden. He's been there about 10 days now, maybe more than that, maybe a couple of weeks or more. I've kind of lost track of time, but he was down the road away from me and other seagulls were swooping near him, so I assumed he'd just fallen out of his nest. And if a seagull falls out of its nest and the parents are protecting it, you're absolutely supposed to leave it as long as it's not in any imminent danger of being ran over or hurt or attacked. If the parents are feeding it, you're supposed to leave it. So I just walked on and left it, and then the next day I noticed what I'm sure was the same seagull, because, well, pretty certain it was the same one, it looked exactly the same, and I noticed it was right outside my front gate, and the seagulls, loads of seagulls, not just parent seagulls, were swooping after it, but they weren't protecting it or feeding it. They were kind of attacking it, I could tell. They were really viciously going for it, and it was terrified. It was curled up in a tiny little ball. I didn't know what to do, so I did the only thing I could think of. I went outside, I gently picked it up, and the poor little thing was terrified, and I took it into my front garden and I hid it under the hydrangea and fuchsia bushes. They're looking a bit wild right now because I've not deadheaded them since last winter, so they're all a little bit overly bushy and wild. So it's a nice place, nice safe place for a baby seagull to hide. And then I looked on the internet what they like to eat, and it said soak some cat biscuits in water, give him some of that, and I tried that and he weren't too keen. But I tried him on a sachet of cat food and he kind of ate it all in about 10 seconds flat. So yeah, he's been living under my bush and kind of eating me out of a house and home in cat food. But I think he's going to go soon. He's been there a while now and he's been flying a bit. He's a lot bigger now. He doesn't look like a little new tubby baby anymore. He looks like a young bird. And a few days ago he flew off and I thought he'd gone away for good, but he came back. So I gave him some cat food and he made a little nest right next to Bitey's shelter. So I've got Bitey sleeping in the shelter, and Stephen, because I've named the seagull Stephen because, you know, Stephen Seagull. So I think they're friends basically. They eat their food together now, and I think Trickster's made friends with Bitey and Stephen because they were all three walking together the other day and coming in for the food. And I kind of wish I'd got that on video because that was quite bizarre to see Bitey, Trickster and Stephen the seagull just basically trotting into my garden together or wanting food. But he disappeared again yesterday and he's just came back today. So I think, because he keeps flying off now, because he can fly now. So yeah, I think very soon he's going to go away forever, which I'll be a little bit sad about. But look at all these beautiful swans, guys. I really wish I'd bought my bag of mealworms, because swans and ducks, they really do like mealworms. And I've got suet pellets as well at home, suet pellets infused with mealworms. Because I bought him to feed the seagull, but he didn't want him. Look at them all. They're all coming now because once they see people, they think they're going to get food.
Come on, girls. Let's go.
Sorry guys, I've got nothing for you. Look, they've all come over. Next time I come, I promise I'll bring my mealworms. They eat the algae off the lake floor though. They do enjoy that and it's healthy for them. But it is nice to be able to see the swans and the ducks and the geese and everybody on the lake. So look at that lovely view. I'm glad I came out here tonight. I had quite a good long walk as well because I walked around the park twice and then I came through the park, so I've had quite a good walk. So guys, on that note, I am going to finish this video with this beautiful view of these beautiful swans. And you know what to do if you like the video, just hit the like button before you go. And I shall see you all very soon in the next one. Goodbye.